Welcome to Dopamine Drive. If you're just not checking out the channel, I'm Mike. This is Dopamine Drive. This is my 92 or 93 Chevy Blazer, I forget, K1500 four-wheel drive Blazer that I'm bagging and body dropping myself. It will be a two-wheel drive truck when I'm done. We'll see, maybe. As of right now, as of today, engine, transmission, frame, transfer case, all that's gone. It's been gone now. Front sheet metal's been pulled apart. Some of the interior's been pulled apart. Today, what we're going to focus on is the rear sheet metal. So I've got to cut this out so that we can get the notch for the frame stuffed in here. In tandem with that, I'm going to be working on narrowing the rear end. I've got the new rims for the truck, which are 24 by 11s, and as they sit on the old rear end, they're not going to clear the quarter panels. So while I'm working on making clearance for the notch, I'm also going to be working on clearancing the outer wheelhouses, actually inner and outer wheelhouses. I'm going to be working on clearancing the wheelhouses so that the wheels will sit inside there nicely. So that's what we're going to be working on today. Hopefully you enjoy it. Thanks for checking out the channel.
If you watched the first video, then you know I built a speaker box for this truck. So before I can break the saw out and start cutting the floor, I need to get the box, subwoofers, amps, second battery, and the interior pieces that are in my way out before any real heavy work begins. Now that everything is removed from the back of the truck, I can go ahead and start cutting the sheet metal apart. The auto body technician in me said center punch all the spot welds and then come back and drill them out. The initial plan was to try to keep everything as original to the truck as possible, so if that meant possibly reusing one of these wheel tubs or a portion of the floor, that I would have it in roughly the same shape it was before I took it out. After some time, I realized that drilling out every single spot weld was going to be a huge time suck and kind of shifted how I was approaching things. The problem is that it took me a while before I realized just how big of a time suck it was actually going to be. When I tell you I drilled entirely too many spot welds, I mean I drilled entirely too many spot welds. This went on for a very long time. So I spent a lot of time drilling out spot welds and eventually got out the floor reinforcements. I'm not really sure what drove me to just decide to get out the saw, but I'm pretty sure it had something to do with this automatic center punch not doing its job. All that, and you don't even get to see me pull the second floor brace out. But there it is. When I was watching this clip back, I'm actually explaining that my SD card was full, so I took a brief pause, went inside, and downloaded everything so I could continue recording. But pretty stoked. That was kind of monumental for me, considering the amount of spot welds I had to drill out. But I go on explaining how I'm going to stick the frame notch in here, shoot a laser across, cut the floor out, so I'm not being duplicative of my efforts. I'm also here explaining that the brace that I took out actually holds the body mount location, so just kind of going on about that.
I know it doesn't look like it, but I was actually stoked to get that piece out earlier. I was beat up. I was defeated. It got the best of me, but I got it out, so I won in the end. And, trying to do it as non-destructive as possible. So I think I only tore one spot weld out, but it's neither here nor there. That's it for today. That's all I got. If you got this far, I appreciate it. Thanks for checking it out. Catch you back soon. Get you another hit. That dopamine.